This resort in Sedona was truly breathtaking. But before I give you guys a tour, let's go over my quick stop at the Grand Canyon. Yes, it was freezing, and yes, it was cloudy at first, but I was so excited. I've never been, and I knew the clouds were going to open up, and just having the snow hit my face, this fresh snow, my face was numb, you guys, but it was all worth it. And right when we walked up, it opened up. As you see this beautiful view, I was just so happy. Well, we came back down to Sedona and we went to Ambiente. That's the resort, you guys, that we stayed at for a few days. And we were carried personally VIP service to our villa. Look at this beautiful tree. It was so fun. I feel like I was at Disneyland. And so that's the restaurant where the guy was telling us, tour guide, that the breakfast was complimentary. And they gave us a bottle because it was our 5-year anniversary. And I was just really excited. It was so perfect. And that's me. Yep, me excited, as you can see. And we were just walking around and taking a tour ourselves of this beautiful view. And we decided, why not just go to the restaurant since we drove for so long? And guys, the food, amazing. I was so excited just to wake up and see the stream that kept me asleep like a baby. It would literally ran underneath our villa. I don't know what to call it, a box villa, but it was just so peaceful. So this is the room. As you can see, it's like a box, but cool fact, the windows, yeah, they're big and you can see out during the day, but people cannot see from the inside. And the waterfall came down and created streams, so a lot of the streams went underneath the villas, which I thought was a cool thing, so you felt really at peace. This back here is the closet and bathtub bathroom space. It was very spacious, to say the least. And as I turned here, behind this wall was the kitchenette. And back here, we had a mini fridge underneath the counter, which hold this sodas, waters, teas and cans, and that would actually get restocked every day. Even the coffee and teas and those popcorns and chips. I love that. It was just those little details that made me excited. And that's our room tour at Ambiente. And this is the outside. And I'll talk about this later, about what's upstairs. As I mentioned earlier, these are the windows and you can't really see inside. And it really made you feel like you're in an intimate space. You had your privacy. The streams that ran underneath our room, it was just a very thoughtful design element. It made you feel really connected to nature, and that's what I really appreciated about this resort. It was really heavily design oriented in the landscape. That's the drone right there. I think they're shooting some promo. Ambiente Resort does such an amazing job to remind everyone who stayed there where you're at. I couldn't get enough of these views. It's just a great reminder that we are not in California. And we are now going to downtown Sedona, and the hotel actually gives us private car service to anyone who stays there, basically. And we were going to downtown Sedona. The drive wasn't that long. It was like 5 minutes, but it was just great. He was telling all these cool areas we can go to, the hiking trails. So we walked around downtown for 30 minutes, and we're like, no, we want to go to hike. So we called him again, and he picked us up. He was laughing with us. He's like, no, cool, thanks for calling me. So this is Soldier's Pass. This is the hiking trail that we decided to take on that day. It was about an hour and a half to 2 hour hiking. And the area that we were going to was actually this cave. A lot of people were just hanging out there. People had lunch, and I thought it was really cool. It was actually narrow, as you can see. It seems big, but it wasn't that big. It was pretty tight. And so we took it all in, we looked around, and then we were there for 20 minutes. And then we're like, okay, we'll just go out now because we need to go out. So it was getting pretty crowded. And so I had my husband go out first. And then I was second because I was like, no, I'm going to have him go first. It's not the best view of me, but it was actually more difficult to get out than to get in. I hope that makes sense. But it was overall a great hike. I enjoyed it. Just look at his views. There's a dog. And so we called the private car service again from the hotel, and he picked us up. We felt like we're celebrities. Like, we just picked up an e-tron after a hike. And this is around 4 o'clock. Beautiful. And this is now at night. The vibes were vibing. This is our last night. Look at the moonlight against the mountains. This is beautiful. And the koi fishes down here are sleeping, as they should, because they worked hard. And this is now us at Mariposa being dropped off in the Tahoe. 1-minute drive, great food. I'll explain in the next video. So it's bittersweet. This is our last morning/day here, and I want to show you guys the deck area. And you probably can't tell, but it is freezing up here. Freezing, but well worth it. 7 a.m. to see the sunrise, soaking in all the views. My husband tried to turn this fireplace on. It wasn't getting lit, but it's fine. We're here for a good time, you guys. Ambiente, literally such a unique hotel. Anyone who's deciding to go to Sedona, picks Ambiente. There's no reason why you wouldn't. Such a unique hotel, great service, great hospitality, great food, everything. Thank you guys for joining me on this trip. Bye.